Hello guys, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with me, Trucker Andy, and today we are going to tackle the beautiful, the grand, the Delray Custom. So, what are we looking at today? We are looking at a car which has a complete global parts condition of 0 basically. We have 10%, 11%, 10%, 13%. We don't really have much. In the engine bay we have... Yep, nothing. So we really do not have a lot. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this over onto one of our ramps. I think we'll move this onto the available ramp rather than mess around. And we are going to strip down the Delray Custom and turn it into an absolute beauty of a machine. So here we go guys, we're going to completely remove all the usuals, get it all stripped down, and hopefully turn this Delray into something that we can keep. The only thing that we do need to think about is the fact that, for those who have noticed, we don't have a lot of money. We have 9,319, so we are actually quite relying on a lot of these parts being repaired. We may even have to stop midway and do some customer orders, because I don't even think we've got enough to complete this job. It all depends on what we've got in stock and what we need to repair, what we need to replace. So without any further ado, we shall get started, and we'll take out the few bits that we need to take out in here. Do the usual, get our gearbox off, get our running gear out, and then we'll repair up what we can. Hope we've got some spare parts that we can use. If we do run out of money, not a problem. We can just do a couple of customer jobs just to earn us a bit of money to get this beautiful car finished and into our showroom. And for those who did watch the last episode, the Smith 1500, it was a very manic episode, very unplanned, but it went well. I was happy with the end result, and hopefully we can get another good end result from this one, because this is definitely one that will be going into our garage. And then the next episode will be a money-making episode. Anything we'll go and buy something we've already got, restore it, sell it, and make a profit. Now this car here, the Delray Custom, this car is one of the cars I've been waiting to do for a simple reason. The first time I ever showed my brother a Car Mechanic Simulator game, this was the car that he built himself. So this one is a bit of a tribute to my brother. He did okay. He did very well actually. I had to just let him know about a few bits obviously. Some of the little bits like the bushes on here are quite easy to miss. But other than that, as usual, he did amazing, to be honest. So I will try and recreate the same car. I can't quite remember the colour that he did, but I'm going to try and recreate it as nice and as classically laid out as he had it. And as I said, this will definitely be one that goes into our garage for forever, basically. And for those who do follow the Car Mechanic Playway Facebook page and store page, you will know that there is some more DLCs coming along. There is I believe a Porsche DLC, and there was another one, but I can't remember what it was. But I'm looking forward to the Porsche DLC. Like I said, I think I mentioned in the last episode, I'd really like to see some old 911s and some Carreras, things like that. Alright, also, after doing one of the last episodes, I did get asked if I would do any of the workshop vehicles. And the answer is yes, I will do some workshop vehicles. But what I'm going to do with the workshop vehicles is I'm going to wait until people request a certain vehicle. So the best way for me to do that is, if you guys want to jump on the Steam Workshop for Car Mechanic, and if there is a car that you guys go, yep, we want to see this car, let me know. I will get the car done as quick as I possibly can, and I will get the video uploaded, obviously accrediting you guys with whoever chose the car. Now the good thing about this car right now is the fact that because it didn't have a lot of parts, because I believe we only paid about £8,000 for this car, $8,000, sorry. There is hardly any parts to this car, so it's going to be a very quick strip down. Obviously the rebuild is always a pretty quick process anyway, so... Now the one thing I will say for you guys is, I am going to be having a short 5 minutes away, not from YouTube completely, just a few days where I've got some other recording I have to do for my other channel. So I will upload, I will pre-record some videos in advance. But if any of you guys need me, just please contact me via my Facebook or my Twitter, and I always reply to everybody that ever contacts me, so feel free to do so. So there we have it, guys. There is our running gear removed, and let's get our gearbox out. And finally we can remove what is very limited engine. A very, very limited engine. So we need to move you to ramp C, and you need to pull out our V8. Now that should render the car completely empty, which it does. Now I do believe we got the battery, which is a good thing. Yes, we did. So we will get that on. Oh, we'll get that on charge now, and we'll quickly zoom over here and drop our engine on here. Which, as you can see, we have actually after the clutch. I'm not even sure that we have any parts at all. I can't see anything. I haven't seen any pistons on the other side, so I presume there's no pistons. Well, the cranks come straight out, so that means now there are no pistons, and we need a full engine. This may be where we end up trying to find some parts. Right, now, the only parts I'm worried about are the block. We're doing well on the repairs. I've only had a couple of breakages. Now, the block, please don't break. Yes, the block didn't break. That is awesome. So let's get our block put back on here. Part mount. There we go. Right, there's our engine block. I want to get the value of the car now, which is 784. We're going to move you to ramp C. I'm going to detail it. We're going to return you. And then we're going to weld up the... Oh, no, that was seriously not the right one. We're going to move you to ramp C, and we're going to weld up the body. I don't like the original colour that's on here, so that will be going. Right, there we go. Yeah, we're definitely... I'm looking now, and we are definitely going to run out of money. So at some point we will need to find some money from somewhere. So what I'm going to do for this car, I'm actually going to start a little bit different to how we would normally start, and I'm going to put the running gear back on first, because I can always find engine parts. We can have a quick run around the scrapyard, come back and repair anything. Oh dear. Well, there's a good start. We have no cross member, so already we're starting to spend money. But hopefully not too much. We did repair a lot of the running gear cross member E, so hopefully we can keep ourselves. We should have some bushes left from the last build. Oh, we've only got 2 left, so we're going to need to buy some bushes, but rather than buy an absolute load for stock, I'm going to specifically buy the amount we need. So bush, we will need another 2 for the front, 4 for the rear, and then I believe the leaf springs are small bushes, and then the front will need 2 for the upper suspension each side, 2 for the lower suspension each side, and yeah, I think 16 should cover us there. That was $192. Like I say, we're going to be very careful with money. I would like to get this job done in one run. Do apologise. I have finally started to really kick this cold that I've had now for quite a few weeks. So hopefully it'll be gone in the next few days. Right, front sway bar B, and no, that's not what we need. We need tie rods. These always need replacing. Right, so get our sway bar in. Tie rods. Alright, did we repair both our knuckle housings? Yes, that's awesome. That saved us some money. Our other tie rod is there. Alright. Obviously, every single cent or dollar that we can save on this run is going to really help us, so that we don't have to do any custom jobs, hopefully. There we go. I think the uppers are fine. Yep. Those, right, knuckle housing covers. One. Oh, okay, so we need to buy one of those. We need to buy a bottom, is it bottom or, yeah, bottom, and an upper. Ooh, okay. I've got to be very careful here to make sure we, right, it's just the basic ones. Bottom and upper. Knuckle, oh, no, come on. Right, so we've already spent quite a bit. Bear in mind we were hoping to spend nothing. There we go. Right, our sway bar and links, we've got to replace both of those. We're going to have to replace our bearings. So let's get this hub on. Oh, yep, so we need 2 bearings. I think these are only a little bit each. $12 each. And do we need to replace the wheel hubcaps? We do. So, oh, hub. I just accidentally bought a wheel hub bearing. Oh dear. Oh. I hate wasting money when I'm trying to keep everything on a tight budget. Brakes, obviously we're going to need to replace the brakes. So 2 vented discs. That's 1. 2. Pads, have we got any pads in stock? No, we haven't. So brakes, pads, 1 and 2. No calipers. Have we got anything in stock? We have. Awesome. We have calipers and cylinders, which are not going to cost any money. Yep. There we go. Right, now we need the double wishbone shock absorbers and springs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to get these put together. We have already spent quite a lot of money. But there's a point. What we got over here? Haha! We could borrow some parts. We're going to borrow some parts off another vehicle if needed, to get this car finished. Yeah, if needed, well, we'll actually come and borrow parts. Oh, what am I doing? I need this, don't I? It'll be the first time we've actually had to borrow parts as well. But it's all good. There we go. Alright, now. Oh, we actually had... Oh, yeah, of course we had those 2 exhaust pipes in the warehouse, didn't we? So we need 2 middle mufflers. And we need 2 rears. So exhaust, middle muffler and rear muffler. Oh, this is awesome. I'm actually glad that I've just figured that we have another V8 in the garage, because it really is going to save us an absolute fortune when I come to repair. Okay, so we need 1 U-bolt and 1 arm, leaf, arm, U-bolt. Arm, leaf spring. Did we need a plate? No, we didn't need a plate. Right, so we've got... We're actually nearly done with all the running gear, which means the running gear will only have cost us a little bit of money. I'm trying to think. We're going to need some bushes. They're only a little bit. Rear shocks. We need a knuckle housing B, so I'll grab that now. Housing B. Oh, now let's hope that we've got the rear hubs. We haven't. So hub 4. Oh, no. Hub 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Please. Yes. They're quite pricey. So that saved us some money. We've got 1 cylinder survived. 2 shoes have survived. No drums. So, brake, drum. So jump over to this side. We know we've got a solid axle, which is awesome, because they're, as I say, they're quite pricey. We only had 1 cylinder survive, didn't we? So we need another cylinder. 1. And I think I need to buy another drum. And then we can grab our rear shock Bs. We've only got 2,000 left. We are definitely going to be borrowing parts. Oh, I actually probably should have checked because... Oh, no, we haven't. That's cool. And finally, the small bushes we need to buy. And I believe we need a new tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we? There we are. There we have it. So fuel tank. Fuel. I'm leaving that there because I think we've got a pump. I'm sure every restoration we've gone to do, I've bought a pump and we had one. Oh no, I must have used it. Okay then. So fuel pump. And that goes. How's our battery doing? Yeah, our battery's 100%, so let's drop this down. Running gear's all done but wheels. I didn't see if we managed to repair our gearbox. So, we didn't repair our radiator. We did repair our servo, which is awesome. There's our battery. So now we need a radiator C. Rad C. Awesome. Right then, so let's go and steal a few parts off this this V8. I'm just looking at the more expensive parts for now. Just things that we can save a bit of money on this restoration. I want the heads. Oh, we're going to have to take these rockers off because I really want the heads because they're quite a big purchase. There's not really much else in here that we can have. The camshaft will replace, the crank will replace, the piston and the rods and the rod caps we'll have to replace. But the heads are quite an expensive replace, so I want to try and get these off here. And this should be it. Right, now any parts that we can... Miss one of the rods. Oh, spark plugs, of course. Now, if I remember right, the actual pistons themselves are actually really expensive. So we may not have enough anyway. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We also have some alloys, which we're never going to use because I've got really tiny alloys and they're useless to us. So I might even have a look about selling those alloys with tyres. I actually can't believe I'm taking parts off another car to rebuild a car that I want. Right, so 8 of these come out. And 4 sparks. Oh no, I've just realised as well, why don't we take off the alternator, the fan. Okay, radiator, you're getting in the way. Oh, radiator's in the way. In fact, some of these parts we could really do with actually taking off, because some of these we can repair, like the steering pump, the alternator, we can repair that. Pulleys are no good to us. We can, I believe, repair a steering pump, water pump. Along with, I'm sure we can repair the timing cover if it's not too damaged. Obviously, these parts I've taken off. If they're below 15%, we can't use them anyway. We can't use the chain, but we might be able to repair the cog. And I'm unsure whether we can do the cap ignition distributor, so we'll take that as well. Right, let's go and find out how much of this we can actually salvage. Or try to salvage, I should say. Right. Awesome. Okay, so we broke whatever that was, I didn't see. We just broke a radiator, but it doesn't matter because we've got one. These are the important parts. Please don't break the head. Yes. So we've just saved ourselves a few little bits towards the rebuild. One of which was a steering... Oh, we already had a steering pump. Okay, so that must... Oh yeah, I went to the junkyard, didn't I? Okay, so we've saved ourselves an alternator. Awesome. We did repair the crank. Let's buy a camshaft. Camshaft V8 OHV. Can't waste any money. It's got to be done properly. Alright, have we got any ignition coils? No. Have we got any fuel filters? No. Couldn't repair the cog. Okay, so let's buy some of these. Ignition. Coil B and distributor. So we saved a little bit of money. We need one clip B. Clip B. We need a filter, which is this one. We've only got 1,000 left. I don't think we can buy our pistons with 1,000. Right, so there's that. We need that new cam gear. Oh, that was 160. Wow. I need a new timing chain. Right, oil. Right, now we need an oil pan as well, so we'll have a look at that. We did repair the timing cover, awesome. See, all these little bits that we repaired are going to save us money in the big scheme of things. I'm just worried about the cost of pistons because I can't remember the 500 or 600 each, or whether they're 1,000 each, and I've got a feeling that they're 1,000 each, and if that is the case, technically we can't afford them. So let's have a look how much the pistons are going to cost us. Oh, they're only $80. Okay, so we need 4 of those. We need 4 rings. Okay, so this is a start. With the bits we've repaired, this actually might not be a bad repair. We might scrape it with the few bits that we've got, but then we've got to do the body as well. No items to work with? Oh, why did I buy 4 pistons? There's 8 in this car. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're low on money now. There's that. Heads. We repaired our heads, which is awesome. I wonder if we repaired any manifolds. It'd be nice if we repaired some manifolds, but I don't think we did. No. Okay, so... Oh, no, I know we did that. That's fine. I even believe we repaired 1 4-barrel carb. Or 2-barrel carb. No, 4 barrels. Oh! No. We did repair 1. Okay. So, now we're at the point where we do need to get the bottom part of the engine on before we do anything else. So, let's have a look. Oh. How many bearing caps we've got? None. And how many rod caps we've got? None. But we do have a car over there. So, let's move you. And let's grab the Typhoon and put it on the ramp. Lift it up. Because these are repairable, we can whip them off here and hope, and it is a big hope, that they are in a decent enough condition for us to repair them. They look very bad. So, search. Okay, so they're actually coming up orange, so it should mean that we can repair some of these. As we take them off, it'll tell us the condition. Right, 42%, we can have a go at repairing that one. 48%. Oop. There's no oil pan on this car, so we can't try and take that. I may even buy some cars that we've already got, strip them down for parts, repair what we can, sell off the body as a shell and the broken parts. That could save us some money, and make us some money as well. So let's get... So we broke one. We broke one of something. I didn't see whether it was bearing cap or whether it was a rod cap. So... Obviously repairing stuff does cost us a little bit of money, but nowhere near the price of what these cost new. And this one. Oh, no. So we need 1 bearing cap and 1 rod cap. That's actually not bad, to be fair, because I thought we were going to end up buying all of these. So 1 rod cap, 1 bearing cap, and 1 oil pan. Be $170. We are out of money. On the others, I don't know whether it's the same on these. You could actually take out a small loan. But I don't know whether there's the option of a small loan on here. So let's have a look. Rotate left. I believe for the loan you went to a computer. Home. No, that must have been the last one. You could basically on the last one you could go to the bank and say, look, I can't quite afford anything. So what we need to do is go to our inventory and sell off any parts under 96%. That got us a bit of money, and these are the alloys that I was talking about that we don't need anymore because we're never going to use them. So that's got us a bit. The old wishbones we don't need. Now I want to try and salvage the wheels, and we've got all these parts, but they're not for this car, which is a shame. So I think what we'll do is strip down the wheels. If there's any that we can't, we'll sell them and get the money back off them. Obviously, right, hold on. So let's have a look at that. Oh, we can actually repair all the wheels here. Oh, yeah, that was wheels, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll repair the wheels. Hopefully not break any. And then we can sell off the old tyres. This is actually going really well. I wasn't expecting, to be honest, to be able to get this car as far as we had with the budget that we've had. But sometimes, as a mechanic, you've got to do these things. So hopefully, right, one more. Now I can't afford to do my standard mistake and buy the wrong tyres or wheels at any point, so I need to be very, very careful here. So whip that off. Alright, come on, let's get a full repair. Oh, we broke one. We broke one. Oh dear. How bad was it? Yep, we broke one. So, rim retro 15-inch. I'm going to buy it now because if I don't, something will go wrong. And it was rim retro what? Retro 12. Got to be very careful when buying rims. Retro 12. 50. Right. So we've got those. So we can sell the broken rim, which is this one. Now our tyres are 205, 75, 15ths. 205, 75, 15ths. I'm going to go for a bigger white wall. So the 15-inch, the 205s with the 75 profile. We need 4 of those, and that's going to cost us $1,088. Oh, that was expensive. We might as well get these put together while we're here, to be honest. I've gone for an increased size wall because I think they look really nice on the Delray. So let's whip this off, get it balanced. If they ever bring out multiplayer, I will be happy never to do any wheels again because I will make sure my brother does. He will become the tyre man. Tyre and body, I think he'll do. I think I'll stick to the engines. Put this off. Alright, so there's all our wheels done. I don't want to sell any of the parts that we got from the junkyard because it seems pointless me spending the time to go and get them. And then us not use them. Especially after we've paid to repair them, obviously, because you have to pay to repair parts. Right, 2 more to balance. It'd be interesting to see what customer jobs that we have got anyway. Mustang, a Charger, Civic, an RX-7, and well, it kind of looks like a Jag or a... Yeah, it looks like the new Jag, doesn't it? Let's get that off. I'll tell you what we haven't done. They released the update for changing your garage around, and we haven't decorated our garage. Should probably look at that one day. Oh well, we'll look at it. Let's get our wheels back. When you finished. $1,872 remaining. But we haven't got a lot left to put on this engine because we did manage to salvage a lot of the parts. So we need 16 rods and 16 rocker heads. That is first. That is important for us to continue. So now it should just be a normal valve push rod. I'm being over cautious because I cannot afford. Yeah, so we want 16 of these. That was how much? $5 each. And the rocker arm are $15 each. That's going to be a little bit of money. 16 of those is $200 basically. Now I know we repaired one head cover, but I also believe that we've broken a head cover in the repair process. Hope we didn't, but I'm sure I heard one crack. We also need to buy 2 exhaust manifolds. We need to buy some spark plugs, some new ignition wires. And because I know I'll be watching this video, thanks for the text message there, dude. I might as well say it was Steve. What did you want? Nothing awesome. Right. So let's get this in. Oh, did we save head A? No, we must have saved head B. I'm sure we saved a head. I hope I'm not misreading or misseeing what happened, but I'm sure we actually managed to replace a head. Go. It would actually be amazing if we managed to do this on the pennies that we have. Alright, so we need. Oh, we still need quite a few parts here. So, engine head cover A is first. Four carb. Hey? What am I misthinking here? What am I misthinking? Yeah, 4 barrel. Oh, it's with the dash, that's why. 4 dash barrel. That's not a dash, Andy. It's a dash. $150. Oh, that's bringing our total down a little bit. Let's throw this on. I don't know whether we managed to save any air filtered box housings, top or bottom, or the likes of, so we'll have to have a look at that. Hopefully we did. They're not overly expensive, but yes we did. We will need a new filter because it won't have lasted in a million years. And I don't think there was a head. No, there wasn't, so we need to buy a head, which is $35. So we need crankshaft pulley and water pump pulley. Crankshaft. And then we need new belts. Again, not an expensive purchase, but still a purchase that needs to be made. We haven't got one. Serpentine belt. So that's the B belt, then we need the A belt, which is there. Don't know if we replaced the fan. Hopefully we repaired the fan. Yes, we did. That's another save purchase. Thank you, Challenger. I will rebuild you one day and give you the TLC that you deserve for being ripped apart. So sparks and wires are next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're down to $1,000. I think we're going to get all the engine done, and I don't think we're going to have to do the body. I think that's what's going to happen. Wires V8. Those right now. Exhaust manifold. Why have I lost? Right, $55. We're very, very close to having that money. Oh, she's looking amazing. I love the V8 engine. I just think it looks superb. It sounds even better. Right, so now I believe we've already checked, but I'll check again. Right, we have no flywheel. Now normally I just buy all of this, but obviously we can't afford to do this today, so we'll put the flywheel on. We have a clutch plate. We don't have a pressure plate. $364 remaining. And we don't have a bearing. I really hope we repaired our gearbox. I didn't see, and I hope that we did, because that is a huge expense. Don't think anything's missing, so let us remove this. Install. Move this. Please, please let us have a gearbox, because I cannot physically afford a gearbox right now. And then we can put our wheels on, and that is our engine, our running gear done. Oh no, we need a start motor. I'm sure we have start motors, but then again, did in the last episode I say we have start motors and we didn't. We didn't. Oh dear. Start a V8. Right. So looking at cash, we need this drive shaft to be repaired. Yes. Awesome. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Let's get our wheels on. I like those wheels. That's another. I wasn't gonna. I was actually going to change the original colour, but now I'm looking at it. I'm wondering whether I should, or whether I should leave it its original custom colour that obviously the previous owner had it. Decisions. Ah, actually, I might have to, because we might not be able to afford to spray it. And interior, right. So, if I'm right, we have a full engine. We need to compression test the pistons. So we'll do that now. Compression. Ah! Did you actually just do that? We have no oil. I believe this is $100. Oil? Is it $100? $14. Awesome. So, I can't get in and test it. Here are our seats. We have no seats. Oh, no, we don't take photo. I'll tell you what, yeah, should we try and get the interior back in? So, any bench, 2 seats, and a wheel. No, that's the body shop, Andy. What are you doing? Home. $250. We can't afford to do this. $300. Right. Okay. So we're out of money. Do we get rid of some of the? Let's see how many body parts we're going to be off first. So we've got no trunk. We have a rear bumper. No left tail light. No right tail light. Oh. No right door. No right fender. Oh, we saved that front bumper. No right headlight. No left headlight. No windscreen. Okay. Oh, we're so close, yet so far. Delray. Custom. So, whoa, we definitely don't have enough money. Right, I'm going to do something I wasn't going to do. Because I want this job done, we are going to make some of our money back. All of this was profit anyway, so let us sell a few of our larger parts, like I4 block. I'm not a fan of repairing anyway. I think that will give us enough to finish this job. So, right, let's do this right. We needed a right door. We need all of our windows. We needed a trunk. Left and right headlights. Left and right tail lights. And a right fender. We are going to need some mirrors, I bet you. Yep, so we need some mirrors. 2,000 left, which is enough to do the interior. And then we've just got to paint it. So it is literally now just interior that we need. So, no. Do we have... Does it come under Delray or does it come under custom? Should we go cream? Yeah, we're gonna. Then we need 2 front seats in a cream colour. I bet there's no... Oh, yeah, there is. So 1, 2. And I want a big white style steering wheel, and there isn't one. It's going to have to be this one, isn't it? This is the first time I've ever put cream seats in anything. Let's have a look what that looks like. That was a good purchase. They look really nice. So, all our parts are here, apart from our license plates, but that's fine. They're not expensive at all. We'll stick to our trend of our Great British 1, 2. And the final part now is to paint this car, which, like I said, if I'm right, we won't be able to. Why is that not letting me do this? Ah, there we go. Right. I think paint's 1,000. If so, we're only a little bit off. Oh, open the door into yourself. Yeah, it's 1,000. So we need to sell one more item. What is the least likely item we're going to use? Magnum hood, we've sold. We've built our Magnum, so we can sell that. That's awesome. We've done our smith. Oh, that gives us enough. Awesome. So, here goes. Factory colour. Paint. Let's move this to garage entrance A. Move this to the lifter. And then I can't put it there because I'm stood there. Move this one into its original space. So that should be it. It's looking amazing. Did we complete everything? If so, what is it now worth? Wow, it is worth 66,226, and I believe this is the one that we bought for 8,000. I mean, it's got a lot of miles on it, but we have repaired it. I'm very happy with the car. She's just amazing. So let's have a quick look at what she looked at before, and then we will have a bit of a review, switch back to where we were, and then we'll finish it from there. So let's have a look at how she was. And there we have it, guys. We have gone from this to this. Absolutely amazing. Restoration is just great. I absolutely love this game, and that little clip in there from the beginning to the end in a quick shot shows you how good this game is. There is another car added to our garage. Please like, subscribe and share the channel. That is the biggest point, is please share my channel. Hit the notification button so you can keep up with where I am. I thank you all for watching, and once again, I am Trucker Andy. Have a nice day, guys.